What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 44 of our Leipzig career mode, and today we've got some games where we've got Hertha in the league, and then we have Mainz in the league, and then we obviously have this month-long break, and then on January 1st we are going to get our new players in. Danny Olmo's going to leave, Ansu Fati and Martin Odegaard are going to come in, and then perhaps we'll get to the Bayern game. We'll see how things go, but 3 games, I believe, max for today, as we kind of go through the Champions League, or the January transfer window. As you can see, we're 5 points back of Bayern, 15 games gone. We can't really afford, we got to win the next couple. We got to win the next couple and then get into that game against Bayern and win it. That would be ideal. And then we'll kind of assess our season as we go. Natal's going to come in. Kabak is going to come in. But I'm not so sure if we're going to make too many more changes. I'll bring Gravenberch onto the bench. Sriracha can also come onto the bench there. And then I think I'm going to go and put Voigt on the bench as well. Do I want to start Keita? No, I think we'll start Gravenberch and then we'll see what happens going forward. So let's jump into this. Hertha and Leipzig. Let's go. There's a bit of space out here. Angelino making the overlap. Angelino can slip it top of the box. Here's Jovic. Oh, couldn't quite get that into that gap. It looked like we might have a free shot there. It's played along. Keeps on going. And it's Sabitzer, edge of the box. Decent save as he smashes it toward goal. The corner comes in. We cannot quite get the header as it goes up and over. And we're going to have another corner here. That gets slipped in. We're in front. It gets headed back post, but just cleared away. Nice play forward. It's Hertha. Of course, a Champions League team. No picnic as they grab the lead. It's 1-0. And we're going to have to come from behind again. We've had a habit of going behind early on in games recently. It's not ideal as Isaac grabs the goal. But here it just gets played across. It's very simple. He just steps out. And we stepped over too late. It's a decent finish. He's hammered that. And on 25 minutes, they've grabbed a 1-0 lead. Not ideal. We haven't created any real clear-cut chances of our own. We're going to have to start. Sabitzer. A bit of space. Nicely done. And can we get that through? We can. And here is Angelino, and the run's being made back post. Great touch on his chest. Oh. And he hasn't found the back of the net there, Fekir. He's either mishit that. I believe someone was just, yeah, he's kind of just pushed him, but he gets that on target, and that's a goal. It's a big chance. Nicely played on. It's good football here. Can we slip that through? We can, and it's Jovic! 1-1. All right, lovely move. He smashes it into the back of the net. It's an excellent finish. And now we've got 40 or so minutes to go ahead and turn this all the way around. Luka Jovic with the goal. It's a really good finish with the movement up to it. That's where it's all about. It's a good ball in here. First time on there. First time pass. And he just runs onto it and smashes it into the back of the net. An excellent finish. And 52 minutes is level here. 1-1. He's got space to run into. The midfielder. Clips it forward nicely. Out wide here. Or further out wide. Not necessarily wide. And the space right through the middle to Jovic. Lovely finish. An excellent goal. Very direct. I'm not sure why it opened up so much, but it has. Jovic comes deep to collect the ball, moves it on, and runs right through the middle. And there's a ton of space for him here. He's on it here, and he's just run into that space. That's an excellent ball, by the way. Perfectly placed. And he's just touched onto it and smashed it into the back of the net. And Luka Jovic's second goal this half has given us a 2-1 lead. Here's a towel. I could slip forward one more time. Nicely done. It slipped into a good spot. The run looked like it was going to be made there by Jovic, and the ND didn't get there. What a turn, though, by Voigt this is. And it's Voigt. Oh, huge save. It's come back. Oh, blocked away on the first-time attempt to finish into the empty net. A big old block there by Hertha. And that gets slipped on nicely, though, and it's Fekir, and that might be game over. It's a lovely finish from the Frenchman. 3-1 here with 10 minutes to go. And a little bit of late pressure telling as Hertha's defense breaks. And we are hopefully going to come away with the 3 points from here. It's lovely stuff. Couple of near misses here. That's a really good first time ball. And an excellent finish. Just puts it into that bottom corner. Lovely stuff. And it's 3-1 with 10 minutes to go. Into added time, a minute. And that is not going to be enough for Hertha, as we are going to come away with a very nice victory over a very, very good team, as that's been kept in play. And it's clipped back post. Lovely ball as that goes out of play, and that's it. 3-1 the final. A very good performance after going down early. A good second half performance, really. We scored all our goals there. They had one shot, but they took the lead, held on for a little bit, were semi-dangerous. And as you can see, Bayern have drawn their game against Frankfurt. That is massive for us. As we get 2 points closer, we are now within 3. And we've got that game against Bayern coming, possibly today. If not, at minimum, next episode to start. But as you can see, 44 for Bayern, 41 for us. Then there's a rather large gap, isn't it? 10 points between us and Dortmund. But now we have Mainz. And this is not, once again, going to be easy. We might have to make a couple changes. Jovic played well last time, but a bit tired. We'll get Correa in there. And then everyone else is kind of fit, except at left back. We'll get Emerson a start. We'll bring Reina onto the bench at a Jovic. And I think that will do it. I kind of want to bring Schurz onto the bench as well. So there's Cunha. Do we swap Cunha out? Yeah, we'll give it to Dani Olmo. This will be Dani Olmo's sending off, really, as he he's going to leave, isn't he? He's off to Barcelona after this game, essentially. So not too bad from him. He's a good player. He doesn't fit into exactly what we want to do. He's not really, I don't like him as a deeper midfielder, and I don't like him necessarily as another kind of left forward. So it's, it's one of those things where, the offer we got, we couldn't really deny, or we couldn't really reject. So it's just what happens. So let's jump into this. Leipzig Mainz. Let's go. Played forward nicely, and there's a decent run made in there. Here's Fekir. Ooh. Oh, is that a penalty? Ooh. We'll have to look at that again. I don't know if Fekir's foot is the one that launched that forward. If that gets tackled into his foot and played on, I don't know about that being a penalty. I want to see this in slow motion. I thought we just... I don't know, but we have a chance to take an early lead here. 3 minutes in, we have a penalty. Sabitza's going to try and put this in the corner. Oh, and he's hit the bar. That's a big opportunity missed already. I guess it's kind of... It's fair if I saw the replay right. I don't know if it was kind of bang on the replay. It didn't really slow it down, but that is a massive opportunity. And it's just gone begging, hasn't it? Played on. Here's Klosterman. There's a run being made. It's a decent run from Fekir. And Fekir does step inside. Oh, can't quite get to that. Oh, and that one's a penalty. It's another penalty. 2 in the first 11 minutes. Mainz have given away. This one looked more like a penalty. Yeah, that one looked more like a penalty, but it's Sabitza again. I'm going to try the same thing here. And that one he finishes into the top corner. A very weird sequence of events to start this game as we take a 1-0 lead. This time Sabitza does score in that top right corner. Last one going off the bar and out. This one into the corner. Didn't need the bar. Goalkeeper went the wrong way. But that's an excellent penalty anyway. And it's 1-0. It's Nkunku in a ton of space here. Nkunku cuts back inside. Is this going to open up for Correa? It is. Lovely take by Correa. Big finish. As Mainz had a spell of pressure there. That's a really good finish from Correa. As he goes back the opposite way and it just rolls into the bottom corner. That's an excellent finish. And has given us a bit of breathing room here. 2-0 the score. But look at this finish. Nicely done. It's a really good touch there. And he just fires it back the other way. That's an excellent finish. A really good finish. just out of the reach of the goalkeeper into the bottom corner. Lovely stuff, 2-0. It's played forward nicely here. One more. Here's Limer. There's a bit of space here, and Nkunku's making a really good run down the middle. It's a good ball here. And Nkunku, lovely finish, and that'll do it. 3-0 the score. An efficient, direct counter. And Nkunku the goal scorer. And it looks like we're going to grab another 3 points right before we head into the break. It's a really good ball right through the middle here. A good run. Just turns outside. An easy enough finish for a man of his caliber. 3-0 on 56 minutes. Nice tackle high up the pitch here by Fekir. And he's going to run away here. And Fekir wants to give us another. Oh, that's a... Wow, it's gone in. Decent save. A poor effort, really, from Fekir. But then the ball gets touched on through. The player goes to clear it. Goalkeeper still on the floor here. And then he just miskicks it and it rolls into the net. Oh, he tries to clear it and he just can't get behind it. He's touched on in here. He just goes to clear it. Can't. And it's into the back of the net. A ridiculous own goal. But we'll take it. 60 minutes gone. It's 4-0. Once again, messing about high up the pitch. And it's Correa here. And Correa, lovely finish. Mainz are not moving the ball around all of a sudden. 3 goals in 10 minutes. This one from Correa. As he just nicks it off the midfielder and goes. It's as simple as that. You cannot give the ball away there. And look at all the space as they spread out to move the ball around. And they just don't. An easy finish for Correa. And it's 5-0 here on 65 minutes. Emerson. And Dani Olmo's made a really good run in here. And Dani Olmo wants a good send-off. And he gets it. On his final Leipzig game, he has smashed it in off the post. And once again, another quick goal. We've scored a ton of goals the last couple of minutes. There's a really good ball into Dani Olmo, but he's in plenty of space. And he makes no mistake as he hammers this in off the post. Dani Olmo, the goal scorer in his final game. And on 70 minutes, it's 6-0. And we've scored 4 goals over the last 20 minutes in 5-minute increments, almost methodically, really, like clockwork against a real clock. Incredible. God, what a bad joke. Good tackle. And it's slipped through here. Correa. Oh, my God. He's kept it out. That's hit both posts and stayed out. It was just rolling along the line. Oh, my God. How in the world has that stayed out? Nkunku slides it in. Naby Keita slipped in. Plenty of space. Dani Olmo, huge save. It's come back. Dani Olmo, it's in. Oh, no, it's a foul. Wow. There's 45 seconds to go here as we are going to come away with a huge win right before the break. And there it is, the final whistle, 6-0 the score. An excellent performance and a really good result for us as well, obviously, because we're going to see Bayern here, but they were losing at halftime, 1-0. And they lost. Hoffenheim have beaten Bayern, so we are going to go ahead of Bayern going into our game. And after 2 games being 5 points behind, we're level on points now. That is massive for us. Wow, that is huge. Look at that. We are ahead on goal difference. Incredible stuff. We are at risk of losing 6 players. Galashi, Upamecano, Limer, Kanate, Mvogo, Sirachi. Jesus. All right, Mvogo. He is currently on 29K a week. Delegate renewal. Dude's looking for, yeah, his initial offer is too low. That's okay. Galashi, delegate renewal. I don't know about 160K, but we can start you off at 100. 1 year, that's fine. Sirachi, delegate renewal. 90 is way too high, my friend. 68, that's a bit much, really. I'm not sure who this lad is, but we'll just let him roll with it. Kanate, delegate renewal. He's on 29K a week. A heck of a raise he's about to get. 115,000 for 4 years. Upamecano, delegate renewal. 200K a week. We're just going to start it at 140, and he's comfortable after 3 years. And then Voigt, also needing an... got a lot of contracts needed here. He takes that. Limer, he's on 47, 270. 190 he accepted. Haidara's leaving. Incredible. A lot of players on contracts. I would have been a little bit... I would have done a lot of those myself if it hadn't have been for the fact that... this is our last season, so it's not really crazy necessary. Like in Vogo, he can leave. Those are the types of... It's not... I mean, any of them can theoretically leave for free in January and still be with us to the end of the year, which is what we... which is the only thing we really need, so we'll kind of deal with it. But we're about to jump forward, and Dani Olmo, of course, scoring on his final game, but Dani Olmo is about to leave the club and join Barcelona, and we are about to get Ansu Fati and £25 million in return, and we also went ahead and spent 60 or 70 million on Martin Odegaard, who is going to come in. I don't think he's going to be a starter. We have too many good midfielders for him to start right away, but that's a really nice player to have in the squad, of course, and he can play in that midfield set. We have a lot of midfielders there, but there are also a couple leaving. So youth players unsettled, but there are going to be no youth players that really jump out into this or anything like that at this moment in time, so we can go ahead and let him go. But here we are. We are coming to January. 2 new players, 2 exciting new players. Players I never thought I'd actually be playing with in FIFA. We went for Odegaard, but Ansu Fati is not necessarily something I thought we'd be looking to bring in to any save whatsoever. I didn't think that was really realistic, but they offered it up. So we're going to go ahead and just let it happen. As Haidara's gone, Kluivert's gone, Ansu Fati has joined, Dani Olmo is gone, Martin Odegaard has joined, and we have important transfer market info. Let's take a look at the squad and see what has happened here. And Vogo can get off here. Ansu Fati up to 83 now. He wasn't that high when we originally were doing things here. And then we can bring Odegaard onto the bench. Ansu Fati's already on the bench here. Who do I want him ahead of? Probably the center back. We never really swap out the center backs very often. Martin Odegaard here to go into our midfield with Sabitzer, Limer, and Kunku. And then we have Tyler Adams, Odegaard, and Keita. And then, of course, if we need to, we also have Voigt and Gravenberch. We're probably 1-2 heavy in midfield, but with 6 months left, it's not really that huge of a deal. They're all going to get the, game time and stuff like that, so it's nothing crazy. But at the moment, we're going to run through our January here, see if any other crazy bids come in. And then we might do some transfer stuff, but other than that, I'm not really looking to do any transfer stuff. As City have offered Saul and 2 million for Nkunku, I'm just going to ignore that. You're going to need to put in an absurd bid to get some of these players out of the club. An offer is coming for Naby Keita, 44 million from Chelsea. That's just not enough. And Nkunku, not enough, though. That is a tempting offer. Nkunku, he's just too valuable. He's younger than Saul, plays a different kind of role than Saul as well. So I'm not too worried about that. Youth player's gone. Offer coming for Renato Sanchez. Offers come in for Kabak. I'm going to not look at that. It's not going to happen. Kabak is a really good player to have as a third center back. He just is interested in Ndombele, and we're no longer interested after bringing in some other players. Or there's only a week left here. It looks like we are going to get to the Bayern game, which is obviously huge. Winner goes top. Well, we're on top of the table, but winner does go top of the table. A draw will keep us on top of the table as well. Of course, they were rather fortunate that we gifted them the win last time around. 2 silly mistakes at the back, and they scored 2 goals from it. Those are the kinds of things that that happen. We can't really do anything about it other than the fact that we've messed that up. So we're coming forward to it, but this is obviously a huge game. Advantage comes to us because us and Bayern aren't going to play each other at any point after this unless we meet in the Champions League, because this will be... Obviously, we knocked them out of the Pokal last episode, and this will be the second time we're playing them in the league already. So, you know, we have to be completely aware, have to be completely ready with this game coming. And it is going to be absolutely massive. So let's jump into this. Everyone's fit, ready to go. New players are on the bench. Bayern, Leipzig. Let's go. Nice. Ooh, I thought he took that away. Nicely done. Can he play right through the gap? He can. Oh, huge save by Galashi. It's going to come all the way out to Sane here as well. It's decent movement there by Bayern, of course. Thought it might get away from him. It hasn't. He has an attempt. It's blocked away. Or saved away as that gets clipped back post. Only tried to go near post there, Martial. Couldn't quite squeeze it by. Angelino. Not who I wanted that to go to. This is problematic here. It's come out to Martial. Martial's on it. Running into the box. Decent turn. Now it's to the top of the box here. Oh, that's a lovely ball in. That's a good goal. A really good ball. Galashi came out to get it. Got nowhere near it and was stuck in the middle. I hate that, but it was a lovely ball in. And Kingsley Coman gives Bayern the lead. 1-0. Not ideal. They've started better, to be completely fair, but this is a really good ball in. Just clipped in. And Galashi comes out. I hate when they come out on those because they're always beaten over the top. I wish he would try and stay in on those. But he hasn't. Made a good save earlier. Couldn't keep that one out. 30 minutes gone. And Bayern have taken the lead here. Really good takeaway. Good anticipation here. And it's Leimer moving up the pitch. And he sees a really good ball in. And he goes for goal. Good save. As Cunha's last action as well. As Ansu Fati and Martin Odegaard come onto the pitch for their debuts. We're going to need a little bit of something out of some of them. And that header on the corner goes just wide. It's Angelino. Nicely played forward here. Here's Leimer. And Leimer sees the run being made by Correa. And Correa runs onto this. Correa, huge finish. And he's leveled it here on the hour. A big goal. A big old goal. Comes onto the pitch for Jovic. 5 minutes or so ago. One of his first touches is to hammer us level. An excellent, excellent finish from him. Let's take a look at this again. It's a really good run. Gets into space. Touches it inside just a bit. And he has hammered that past Neuer into the top corner. And now it's 1-1 here. Can one of these teams find a winner in the final half hour? And get that out wide. Here's Odegaard. And Odegaard's on it. And he can get that all the way out to Fekir. It's a nice ball into that space. And Fekir's on it. And Fekir, huge save. A lot of space out there for Fekir. As he went for a goal and couldn't quite find the back of the net. Here's Leimer, and he's putting it in again in the... Thought he was going to run onto that header, Upamecano. It's Konate still holding on to it as we look to recycle. Here's Leimer. One more, Fekir. Slides it out, Correa. Loses out. Here's Angelino. Nice ball forward. Out wide, here's Angelino again. Back inside. It's decent football here as that slides on. Lovely stuff. And it's Fekir in a bit of space. He turns inside. Decent save. Oh, it's going to come to Nkunku, and he's going to head it home. And with 10 minutes to go, we've taken the lead. We've turned it around here at the Allianz Arena. That is a massive goal. A decent save from Neuer. It's just fallen right to Nkunku. And Nkunku gets ahead of his man to head it into the back of the net from 2 yards away. Yeah. Decent save. He's probably got to push that on if he can. It's kind of right at him. But in the end, it's in the back of the net now. And now, can we hold on? This would be a massive win. We'd have a 3-point advantage plus the goal difference. Can't quite get to that. Push him high up the pitch. And now there's a bit of space here. Oh, he's done well to make space. His twos. Oh, it's only taken them 6 minutes to get back level. It's Martial. That's too easy, too quick. We kept pulling players out of the way. No, he just hasn't gotten there, has he? And Upamecano's too slow to get back the other way. They've leveled it here with 3 minutes to go. Ugh, that's annoying. Again, a late goal getting us here against Bayern. Now, a win for Bayern would be absolutely awful, so let's not go ahead and let that happen. Oh, they're on it here, moving the ball around well. Poor giveaway in the end. Is there one more opportunity for us? There's a minute to go. That gets clipped out wide to Fekir. And Fekir's racing away. He slides it into an excellent space. Oh, he's finished it. What a hit. And what a win. It's Klosterman from right back. He has smashed that with his left foot. And we are going to come away with the 3 points. What a huge goal. What a massive goal. We go back the other way. Great run. And he has just smashed that with his left foot. What a hit. First time. Neuer can't react quickly enough. That goes into the roof. And that should be the last kick of the game. What a win. What a huge win at the Allianz. And we come away with the 3 points. 3 massive points as we go 3 points ahead of Bayern. That is a huge win for the rest of the season, really. We're jumping into the second half of the year, and now we've got a bit of a gap. And what a turn of events. We started the day 5 points out, 5 points behind Bayern, and we're going into the end of the episode with a 3-point lead. That is an 8-point swing in just a couple of games, and the new players looking pretty decent as well. And the last half of the season, hope is high as we are still in everything. Top of the league, still in both tournaments, the Pokal and the Champions League. That is huge. So next episode, 4 more games where we run a Stuttgart. Then we are Freiburg away in the league, and then Hertha again and Hamburg. Look at this month here. February, Hertha, Hamburg, Frankfurt, Dortmund, and Tottenham in that month there, guys. But that is a huge win, and I hope you folks, of course, have enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for more, and peace.